Hello, everyone. We'll start our class in 5 minutes. I'll wait for everyone to join. Tell me background. Okay. Let's wait for people. Tell me background. Okay, I guess this is gonna be a one-on-one session, but hey, that's great for both of us. Okay, let's start. Um, Math in Python. We're gonna learn about basic math, mod op mod operators, examples, and random numbers. Okay, but first, let's review the variables we learned last week. Okay, so when a variable is declared, that means it is setting that means it is set equal to something. Like in this case, x is set equal to 1. So if you call x, you get 1. So in this case, if you set x is equal to 1 and then you print x, it will print 1. Okay. So this is not correct because you're setting x to 1, like 1 to x, and then you're printing x, but when you try to print y, there's y isn't a variable because like it's undeclared. You don't have anything assigned to y. So this would throw an error since y is just nothing, it's undeclared. So it would print 1, but then there would be an error. Okay, this is wrong. Print x equals to 1. That is wrong because you can't declare the variable inside of the print statement. It has to be above the print statement. Yeah, okay. In this case, there won't be an error thrown, but you're not going to print 552. You're going to print the letter X because it's in quotation marks. This one won't work because you declared cow after you're printing, so Python doesn't know what cow is when you're printing it, so that would throw an error. Okay, so let's start with some basic math. Um, we're only going to focus on integers and float variables today and discuss other variable types later. Okay, addition. It's pretty simple. You just set the variable to be like 5 plus 10. You just use the plus symbol and yeah, it works. So you could just say 5 plus 10 is equal to x and then that would return 15. Or you could use variables. You can say x is 5, y is 10, and instead of z is equal to 5 plus 10, you can say z is equal to x plus y, and that would lead to 15 being printed. So this will print 15. These are other types of operations. This is obviously addition. Then you have subtraction, multiplication, division with their respective signs, plus, minus, multiplication, division. Um, Adding a number and replacing the variable. So this would lead to the initial value of x plus y is going to be set into x. So over here, 5, x is 5, and then you add 10 plus equals 2 means you're adding 10 to that, and that would lead to 15. So initially you have 5, and then you add 10 more, and that would lead to 15. Um, you can also use variables, so like x is initially 5, y is initially 10, and then you add y to x. That's what this means. X plus equals y is you add y to x, and that would lead to x being 15. By the way, if you have any questions, just like raise your hand or unmute. Um, so other assignment operators are like minus equal to, which would subtract y from x, and then set it equal to x. multiplication, which would multiply y and x and set it equal to x, and division, which will divide x by y and set it equal to x. Mod operators. Mod operators divides the number and then returns the remainder. So x is equal to 10 in this case. So y is equal to x mod. You use the percent symbol for mod. So this would be 10 mod 3. So 10 divided by 3 is going to be 3 with a remainder of 1. My bad. 10, 10 mod 3 would be 1 because 10 divided by 3 is 3 with a remainder of 1, and mod returns the remainder. In this example, x is equal to 10. 10 divided by 2 is going to be 5 with no remainder, so the output is 0. So y would be 0. There is also a mod assignment operator. So like x mod 1, and then the result will be stored into x. Okay, here are some examples. So this would be 5 because 20 divided by 4 is 5. So that would print 5. The second example, 10 divided by 10, which is 1. So we print 1. Third example, x is equal to 5. Then you add 2 to x. So that would be 7. Then you add 2 again to the x. That would be 9. In this example, x is equal to 2.5. By the way, you can have decimals. X is equal to 2.5. Y is equal to 5.5. Z is going to be 2.5 times 5.5, which is 13.75. Let's talk about random numbers. To use random numbers, you have to import what we call a library. It's just like a bunch of code that someone else wrote, and you can use it in your own program. So you're going to use import random, and then random.randint. This is a function, random.randint. It will return a random number between 1 and 10 and set it equal to x and then print x. So every time you run this program, it will print a different number from 1 to 10. Okay. So the homework for this week is going to be mathematical operators in CodeHS. You're completing 3.4, module 3.4. I'm just going to like show you how it works in CodeHS. Just write some code down. Again, if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask them. Okay. So addition. By the way, this is a comment. Basically, Python just ignores this line. It's like you could type whatever you want. It's not gonna throw an error. If you don't have that though, it will throw an error. Yeah. Okay. So addition, x is equal to 10, y is equal to -5. So I'm going to print x plus y, and this will be 5, because 10 plus -5 is 5. Hello. Okay. Next one is subtraction. Yeah. X is equal to 10. Y is equal to 5. Print x minus y. That will be 5. So this is the first one, second one, they're both 5. Multiplication is like 2, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, print x times y is going to be 6. X division is x is equal to 7, y is equal to 2, print x divided by y would be 4.5, 3.5. And then mod will be x is equal to 11, equal to say 2, and this will print out 1. Yeah, because 11 divided by 2 is 5 with the remainder of 1, and mod returns the remainder. So if you make this 3, it will be 2, because 11 divided by 3 is 3 with the remainder of 2. So I hope that makes sense. Also, random numbers. Import random, and then random dot rand int, let's say from 1 to 100. Every time I run this, I'll get a new number, a random number. So 10, 76, 34, 11, 40, 62. And yeah, you can like change this to like 1,000, 10,000, and get a bigger number. And also have negative numbers. 0 to -1, you know. And this will return an integer. So it won't be like a decimal. It won't have a decimal. Does anyone have any questions? How do you make it infinity? Um, you can't make it infinity. You can't have like any number. So like just print a random number from like negative whatever to whatever, like that. Yeah, just like make this really big. There is eventually a limit that you will hit because computers can't have like extremely massive numbers, like very big. Um, what we're learning right now is like integers will also, there's another data type which is called like long integers. And yeah, but for now, just like use big numbers. And you'll get pretty big, a big random number. But yeah. Um, so yeah, that's math in Python. Oh, and you can also do stuff like say x is equal to 5, x plus equals 10 will print 15. Because like 5, then you add 10 to the 5, and that will be 15. Also do that with mod. This should return 5. Yeah, because 5 divided by 10 is 0 with the remainder of 5. Yeah, any more questions? Okay. Um, To end it off, let's just play another game kit. By the way, you can always practice. The game kits are on Systeme, so you can always practice whenever you feel like practicing. Let's play Don't Look Down. This, do you guys want to play Don't Look Down? Yeah. Let's play 5 minutes. Check minutes. I'll paste the link in the chat. Wait, let's switch to something. Okay. All right, let's start the game. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now. Yay. Good job, Dion, I think. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but good job. Um, so yeah, again, your homework in Code HS for this week is 3.4, module 3.4. It's pretty short. You should be able to get it done. If you have any questions, you can ask me on Discord. My name is Sushi on Discord. And yeah, thank you for joining class today. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.